Notes on adjectives. First, we're just looking at your basic adjective. We know that adjectives describe nouns. So an adjective answers the questions what kind, which one, how many, and how much. A word used to describe a noun or pronoun or to give a noun or pronoun a more specific meaning. That is the definition of your basic adjective. Some examples, a rare coin. That answers what kind of coin? A rare coin. Rare is your adjective describing coin, which is your noun. First try. Which try? The first try. First is your adjective describing try, your noun. 7 days. How many days? Answers the question how many? 7 days. 7 is your adjective describing days, the noun. No money. No is your adjective answering the question how much money? No is your adjective describing money as your noun. Tips for your basic adjectives. They add decoration to a noun. Adjectives can only describe nouns. That's it. Articles. Articles can also be adjectives. Adjectives that refer or may refer to a specific person, place, or thing. Those are your articles. Your definite article is the. Your indefinite article, a or an. Your tip for your articles, you have to pay attention to the first sound of the noun that follows the article, and that will determine whether we're going to use a or an. We're not paying attention to the spelling. In the past, you might have been taught that if a word begins with a consonant, you're going to put a in front of it. Or if a word begins with a vowel, you're going to put an in front of it. That's a general rule of thumb, but that's not always the rule that we follow. And we'll get to that in our worksheets. Adjectives can also be normally what we would look at as a noun. So these are nouns as adjectives. Okay, so we have common, just like we have common nouns, we have common adjectives, proper adjectives, and compound adjectives. So they could be nouns, but they're actually describing a noun, so they turn into an adjective. So common, it's a common noun used as an adjective. Proper, a proper noun used as an adjective or an adjective formed from a proper noun. And then compound, an adjective made up of more than one word. For example, a common adjective, snack food. Now, standalone, snack is a noun, but right now, snack is describing food. What kind of food? Snack food. It's answering that question. So we know that snack is functioning as an adjective because it's actually describing a noun. An example of a proper noun. Boston is typically a proper noun. In this case, though, it's being used as an adjective. A Boston newspaper. Boston is describing what type of newspaper it is, so it's actually being used as a proper adjective. And then we have compound. Bedtime story. We know that bed and time are two standalone nouns. Together, they make a compound noun. In this case, though, they're describing our noun story. So bedtime is functioning as a compound adjective. Okay? Tips for this. Don't confuse with compound nouns. These are an adjective if they're simply adding more information to the noun, if they're describing the noun. The last thing that we're going to look at here, adjectives can also be pronouns. So you'll see in this setup here, there are pronouns that are adjectives. So a pronoun is used a pronoun is used as an adjective if it modifies a noun. My chair. Okay, what chair? My chair. My is an adjective describing chair. Her outfit. Her is an adjective describing outfit. Okay, it is a possessive adjective. So you have to be careful with that. Yes, it's still a pronoun, but it's a pronoun being used as a possessive adjective. And those are listed right here for you. You have your demonstrative adjectives, okay, similar to your demonstrative pronouns. This chair, that house. Then you have your interrogative. Remember, if it's an interrogative pronoun, it's going to start a sentence. Okay, but these interrogative pronouns can also be adjectives. Which chair is yours? What house do you live in? And then we have indefinite adjectives, and those are all listed there. So these pronouns that can be used as adjectives are all listed here. So be sure to reference that on your test once we get done with all of these second parts of speech. Tips for adjectives as pronouns. Make sure it really is a pronoun that is describing the noun. Okay, and you'll see all of these go into play whenever we do our worksheets, and they'll make a little bit more sense for you.